Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. Yo, listen, man. I called this show the R Word Not Funny, Kendrick Lamar versus Andrew Schultz. Basically, just want to get this off my chest because at the end of the day, I keep seeing it on the internet. It's like, yo, I should say something because it's serious, you know what I mean? And some of these things, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, as a content creator, even though, may be outside of what you do, it's kind of important to address in my opinion, because you know what I mean, it could weigh heavy on you. And again, I just didn't think it was funny. I thought he was corny for saying the joke. I think Andrew Schultz was out of line. I thought he was disrespectful. I thought Charlemagne defending him was corny and it showed who he is and where he stands. At the end of the day, again, ain't no humor inside of that joke. I seen DJ Vlad say that he thought it was funny and that he was trying to egg on DL Hughley to say it was funny, but it didn't work. Like at the end of the day, it's not funny. There's nothing funny about a man RAPing RAPing another man, or it happening at all to a boy, to a man, to a girl, or to a woman. I think it's wrong. I think it's bad. I think the content creators who push even or I think when Kendrick Lamar said I want to watch the party die, he talking about this. He talking about the molestation or pedophilia or anything of those around that of those lines in hip hop, embracing the culture where you know what I'm saying, little boys and girls are looked at in a sexual light. That's for adults. Sex is for adults. And to be specific, it's an age thing. At a certain age, children shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, thinking about stuff like that at that age, respectfully. So again, I just wanted to pull up and say I think it's corny that Andrew Schultz said what he said, and it shows that you double down on what he said at first about the joke about the black woman. Like you don't have a right to be talking bad about black women. You don't got the right to. You don't date a black woman. You didn't marry a black woman. You don't got a black baby mama. What experience you got with a woman, a black woman? Just talk about your women. Don't talk about the women you deal with. Like, stop it. And it wasn't funny. Where was the punchline in his joke? There was nothing funny about his joke. There's nothing funny about it. What did he say funny? Jokes have a setup and a punchline. Where was the setup? Where was the punchline? What he's saying is true. All those people surrounded by Kendrick, you talk like that around him, bro, it's gonna be hard for you to leave the room. You seen the movie Bronx Tale? He said now you can't leave. So it's a culture thing. It's not just African American thing. It's about respect, and he was disrespectful. Shout to Andrew. I mean, shout to Akeem, Benny, Nets versus everyone. You know what's up. We definitely gonna have some Nets content later. You know what I'm saying? But I had this weighing heavy on my soul. I wasn't feeling that. I don't think it's funny. I ain't jacking it. It's in the bathroom. So yeah, nah, I don't. You know. That's what it is, you know what I mean? I think to consider how that's funny and then having these guys laugh at it. Like what was funny? And then like when somebody's telling a joke, they like agreeing with you like, yo, that's funny because this and that, and it just make the joke funny. And me and my guys do that. Everybody does that. Come on. So what were we talking about? We talking about him trying to make Kendrick Lamar look small, look weak because he looked powerful because he's coming at all of the stuff that he want to see die. He don't want to see a specific person die. He not making no threats to nobody. He just a part of the culture that what's the word I'm looking for? Oh man, that's toxic. That oh, it sullies it up. It's toxic. It sullies it up. Those are the words, but it's a certain word that I'm looking for. And yeah, that shit is not what it is. That's not cool. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even take it personal. Or like, who say, he even say Andrew Schultz's name. He even say his name. But if the shoe fit, wear it. To me, that's what it is. If the shoe, it was, if the shoe fits Andrew Schultz. So at the end of the day, again, like I said, it's about respect. He part of this culture. What you talk about on his podcast? You talking about the stuff that happens on in our culture. That's my thing. If you can't respect our culture, don't be in our culture. You got your own culture. Be part of that culture and do what you do with that. You feel what I'm saying? Respectfully. Like, yo, like they want, like, don't think that it's cool for us to tolerate disrespect. I think tolerating disrespect is part of what it is. Like, no, we gotta call that shit out, bro. That shit is wild, man. Like, if the best thing Andrew should do is show an apology, apologize. You even part of this culture because of what? Because of Charlemagne? Because of what? Because you're a comedian? Because of what? Like, why are you even part of speaking on what's going on with us? Brilliant idiots, idiots. I don't even watch this show. Ghost of Jeru, the latest. Did I say that right? I just call him Ghost. I'm gonna try again. Ghost of Jeru latest. Shout to GOG. You know what I'm saying? He said that if Kendrick Lamar sit on, he said, "Oh, Kendrick Lamar peoples, I can't do nothing about them. They'll hurt me. They'll kill me. They'll destroy me. Yada yada yada." But if it was just me and Kendrick, I'll sit him on my lap and he can't. I'll make love to him and he can't do nothing about it, but decide whether it's consensual or not. Basically saying I could rape him and he can't do nothing about it because Kendrick is small and he can't do nothing about it. And that's offensive to Kendrick. Kendrick probably on a one-on-one set up the celebrity match. Kendrick will whoop your ass. Set up the celebrity match. Andrew Schultz don't want no fucking work. You don't want no pain. And again, Kendrick Lamar too busy being a dad, being an activist, being a great rapper, being a man. He too busy to beat your ass in a celebrity match. I swear you corny, bro. Like, I guess that's what it is. Attention is attention, regardless if it's positive or negative. But again, like I said, man, I don't even do this type of content. But at the end of the day, I just think it's disrespectful. I just think it's disrespectful. If I go into a different culture, respectfully, I'm an African American. If I go to a different culture that I ain't part of, let's say, like for instance, right? I'm not Spanish. But the truth is, I got Spanish family. Like, I got Spanish cousins, real Spanish cousins. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm not Spanish. If I was to go to like Mexico and that's their culture, I'm respecting their culture. I ain't got nothing slick to say about them people. I'm showing respect and honor. If I go to Asia, I'm showing them the same respect and honor. If I go to any culture that I am not a part of, like, respect is a universal language. Even if me and you don't speak the same vocal language, respect is a universal language. And Andrew Schultz was disrespectful. That's disrespectful, man. And we don't play like that. We don't play like that. I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, I'm a Nets fan content. I'm a Nets fan. I'm a content creator that talk basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to what I do. But when shit get too out of hand, that's crazy. They playing with the R word in our culture. Stop it. We not going to your culture talking that shit. You don't see us going to your culture talking that R word shit, making it seem like it's funny. That's what I'm saying. I stand on the fact that you shouldn't be saying it because we ain't saying it to you. We ain't doing it to you and we ain't saying it to you. And we don't think it's funny. Ain't nobody around me think it's funny. I don't roll with people or talk to people who think the RAPE people is funny. I will disassociate myself from people who think that's funny. Like you, Andrew Schultz. I disassociate myself. I'm not a fan. If I was subscribed to that page, I unsubscribe. But that's it. That's it. Everybody going on live their life, and it is what it is. You know, you don't need my one subscription. Akeem Benny Nets versus everyone. I love this name, man. This is one of the best Nets fan names. Nets versus everyone, because that's how I be feeling sometimes, man. And he says Kendrick ain't even say anything disrespectful. It wasn't even a diss. Exactly. So we speak on something and then you trying to emasculate him because he spoke on something without disrespect. So he speaks on the matter without disrespect. You come back to double down on the disrespect that you had prior to what he said about the about no white comedian should be speaking on black women. That's the law, or what I don't forgot how he said it exactly. I might be right the way I said it just now, but I'm not sure. Listen to this song. I think it's on Whacked Out Morals. You know what I'm saying? Soon I'm gonna be able to bring y'all content with, you know what I mean, visuals and all of that. But for now, just rock with me, man, please. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I got it off my chest. You know, I don't think it's funny. Like I said, I don't keep company that I think that, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. You know what I mean? Among my peers, you know what I mean? It's, I thought that kind of thing is be funny to people until it hits home. Then it's not funny. So I don't wait. I don't try to I don't, and God forbid, or God bless me, like protect me, protect mines. Like I don't want that to happen to me or no one, my family or no family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say that I'm heavily against the R word, and the people who condone it or act or take a blind eye to it, I'm against them. And people who take a blind eye to it, people who you know what I mean? Because those are different type of people too. People who don't do it but take a blind eye to it. I'm not with them neither. I don't fuck with them neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. No, I'm not with it. I think at the end of the day is again, like I say, I think he was out of line, and Kendrick Lamar and his family deserve an apology. Kendrick Lamar is somebody that's trying to change the culture to, you know what I'm saying, something where it's a positive and it can reciprocate and resonate through the community and through the hoods all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching a thing with the dude from India who got the flow from Project Pat. He was like big stepper, underground rapper, underground methods. Like he was flowing on that shit. Like he sounded just like Project Pat. That shit was tough. I love that song, but to know that our culture could reach India, to reach all of these different places in the world, and it's embrace, and that's what you get when you embrace our culture. You get a rapper like that rapping like that, a rapper from India rapping like that, embracing our culture, and becoming, and again, you part of it, but you embracing it. He not part of it. Schultz part of it because he disrespects it and just says whatever he wants, and for shits and giggles, right? Pun intended. Like, stop playing with me, man. So again, shout to I was just watching a documentary of the dude, man. I can't believe I forget his name. Was it Hunted? Um, oh man, I love that song. I love that song. But yeah, oh, King Benny Ness verse. Everyone said that's the bar, but the bar was more towards the two black guys on that show since they lied. They both apologized, but Andrew. Since that line, they both apologized, but Andrew. Okay, I respect it. See, I'll focus on that. All right, Andrew. We good. We good on you. We ain't gotta mention you no more. You didn't apologize. You are who you are. You said what you said. We know who you are. We want you to know we know who you are. And it ain't about you. We not making threats on you, but that's what we talking about. Part of the culture. When he say we want to see the party die, he don't want to see, or like, stop trying to have us embrace rape in our culture. We don't embrace it. We don't like it. We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't fuck with it. We don't want it. No Vaseline by Ice Cube was not being raped with business practices. And they tried to throw that in there with the, I think, DL Hewley and DJ Vlad. But business practices. Stop trying to rape us with business practices. Pay us what we supposed to be paid. Y'all want to You know what I'm saying? Make sure we not paid and y'all want to underpay us and y'all want to, you know what I mean? Make sure that we always under this financial suppression and financial stress. Don't want to see us really build. No, I'm not jacking that shit, man. No Vaseline was a powerful song and it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense. He was talking about the business practices. Everybody was so excited about getting in the game and rapping and the fame and the money and the women and the cars and all of that stuff like that. All of that. No Vaseline was telling you before you get to all of that, you got to deal with the companies and how they try to give it to you with no Vaseline. That's crazy. Pause. It was a metaphor for what they do for business practices and how they take a lot and give a little. How they mistreat you intentionally. How they take advantage of people in poverty situations and exploit them as much as possible. No Vaseline, that song made a lot of sense. So again, man, I just wanted to get that off my chest, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I don't know. I remember, uh, anytime there was anything said and it was in that fashion, there was backlash. No, there's always backlash when you use the R word in our community. Word. It is what it is, man. Yo, shout out Akeem Biddy next verse everyone. He said, I mean talking that shit. Yo, bro, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. This shit ain't about the subs or the likes right now. This is just about principle, man. Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I do content creation because of the Nets and basketball. Basketball, I really love basketball, and Nets is my favorite team. You know what I'm saying? But this shit laying on my desk like this, I can't allow this shit, man. I mean, some shit I just ignore because I don't really be trying to get into it. But no, you get them thinking that it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit with Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell, all of the stuff that he was saying. And again, just follow his content. He say a lot. But I'm just saying that to say he's just saying off principle, this energy of, you know what I'm saying, petty stuff, and the RAPE, just the culture of it, the Diddy stuff and everything that's going on with him, just the culture of it, all of these things that's happening about with minors and adults, all of that stuff like that, or how, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be part of, you know what I mean? A norm. It shouldn't be part of our culture. It shouldn't be part of something we embrace. Are we even embracing our culture or are we embracing somebody else's culture, trying to blend it with our culture? Think about that. What is our true culture? What is foreign culture to our culture? And what is the mix between the two cultures? And what I'm saying is both cultures or any and all cultures should have principles. And I do think that there is space for all, there is room, there is energy for all cultures to blend through principles and embrace things, but certain things, not everything. And don't be okay with everything. No is just as good as yes. You got yeses and nos in this life. Be careful how you choose your yeses and nos. And what I'm saying is, it's like, from the gist of it, it's ugly, man. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. Whether it be literally happening, or metaphorically happening in business practices. It's bad. It's bad. I said what I needed to say. I'm off this, man. Shout to Akeem, Benny Nets first, everyone. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout to Ghost. Shout to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who have to endure, who have to go through situations like this. You know what I mean? Trust me. The last thing we was thinking about, it's so bad that Drake got a lawsuit, and his other defense to try to take the attention off of that is because if Drake wins this battle, Andrew Schultz ain't saying none of that. But since Kendrick did what he did to Drake, since Kendrick Lamar did what he did to Drake, now you got comedians trying to help Drake. He got the lawyers and comedians. Yo, I'm gonna do some bar breakdowns because we gotta get back to the essence of all of this. When I get we gonna do some of those. We hold it down though, y'all. Hold it down. I'm gonna be back with some more Nets content for sure. And thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.